Iowa and Iowa State game. I mean, what a game that was. That was kind of boring to watch, but I loved it. I loved it. It was a classic Cyhawk game. 16-13 was the final score. Mark Gronowski had 13 for 24, 83 yards and a pick. He did have a rushing touchdown. He just looked uncomfortable. Like, he looked like he was second-guessing himself. There was nothing down the field for him. I mean, there were just no routes. There weren't anything that was available down the field because they didn't try to throw down the field. Everything was short. Everything was to the sticks and back. Didn't look good. Not a progressive Iowa offense. I mean, it's an Iowa offense. You can't really expect much from them, but I mean, you feel like you got to at least try to throw the ball downfield, right? You got someone like Mark Gronowski. He's one of the best players in FCS history. You have to be able to give him the chance to throw the ball downfield. Just try it. Why not? What's the worst that can happen? He throws a pick like he did 10 yards from the line of scrimmage? I mean, you just have to be able to get him more comfortable and give him an opportunity to go be Mark Gronowski and go make a play. Get his legs more involved. He had a rushing touchdown, but he didn't have very many yards. He didn't look very good. The running game was decent. I think the running backs played okay. They did have 131 yards. It just felt like this game was lost because, number one, they didn't throw it downfield, right? They didn't try. But special teams, it was an odd game from an Iowa special teams unit who's usually one of the best in the country. Punting wasn't great. I mean, there was 2 or 3 shake punts that did not look good. And then you had their returner running like 15 yards backwards to get the ball on the 5-yard line. And you throw a penalty on the top of that, and it was at the 2.5-yard line. Just a horrible miscue from their special teams, which you don't see a lot from Iowa. Iowa wins games on special teams. They need to be better in that situation. They need to be better on special teams in general. I mean, punting. Punting is Iowa's thing. How is Iowa going to be bad at punting? I think they'll get that figured out just because that's Iowa. They'll figure out their punting game. But we'll see. I mean, that was definitely concerning for Iowa. I don't think that they're in a spot to compete for the Big Ten or anything. I think they're going to be a top 5 team at most, really. I don't think the offense is all that good. I don't think the special teams is all that good. The defense did look pretty good. I mean, it's tough to stop Rocco Beck. They limited him to 18 for 27, 134 yards and a touchdown. Abu Sama and Carson Hansen did combine for 93 yards, so not a ton on the run game. I will say, Iowa State's pass rush stepped up in a big way against Iowa. Okay, late in the game, they got like 2 or 3 sacks late in the game to seal it, and it was absolutely huge for Iowa State, right? They played really complimentary. I mean, I can't say much more than that. I mean, nothing wowed me from Iowa State, but that's a good thing. There weren't any, oh my, that's a horrible mistake. Like, none of those moments. There weren't any, like, crazy moments. But to beat a team like Iowa, to beat teams in the Big 12, you don't have to have one of those. I think Iowa State is going to be probably the favorite from here on out to win the Big 12, especially after Arizona State lost this weekend. Kansas State lost this weekend again. Baylor, I think Iowa State and Baylor might honestly be the top 2 teams in the conference right now. So we'll see where Iowa State goes from here. I mean, Iowa didn't look good at all. Like I said, I mean, they're looking at maybe a 7 to 8 win season at best, which is not good for Iowa. I think they should be a lot better with how good their defense has been in the past. They need to be a lot better than 7 or 8 wins. I think they just need to figure out how to get an offense. I don't understand how Iowa's offense looks the exact same every year. They kind of got Gronowski going in the third quarter. They had a few of those Wake Forest-ish slow mesh play action RPO type plays that looked pretty good. Gronowski looked comfortable on those. But outside of that, not good. Receivers weren't open. Gronowski didn't look comfortable. The play calling wasn't good. There's nothing downfield. All of it was short. You just got to be better if you're Iowa, right? I feel like you have to be better on the defense. The defense was all right, but you can be better. I think you can slow down their run game more, especially whenever you know how bad the offense always is. The defense needs to be better. The special teams was not good. They need to be better. The offense just needs any sort of life. They need some sort of big play, which they have none of. They got to get that figured out if they really want to compete in the Big Ten, which I think they could. I think Mark Gronowski's a really good quarterback. He was really good at South Dakota. Or maybe it was South Dakota State. I'm not sure. It's one of those two. I think it was South Dakota State, yeah, because he won 2 natties. So he's really good. I think they have the opportunity to be really good this year. They just need to figure out their offense, get some big plays going.